Welcome to week 2 of the King of Football. I'm the King of Football. I know all. I tell all. I'm always watching, and I'm always gambling on football. And each week I'm going to bring you 5 games that you absolutely have to bet on to increase your bankroll. So when you're in the club, you can flaunt and you can taunt with that paper in your pocket. Let's bring in my counterpart, Coach Harvey Ward Van Allen. Last week, the coach went 2-3. The King went 2-3. He's only 1 game back, and he wants to start off right now. First game, 10 a.m. Pacific time. The San Francisco 49ers at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Niners went into Tampa Bay and absolutely destroyed famous Jameis and those terrible Bucks that the coach bet on last week. They got a great D-line. Garoppolo is back. Good receiving core. Decent running game. They go into Natty, and they win the game outright. Put your money on the San Francisco 49ers. Plus 1 and a hook. Coach?
Put your money on the Red Rider and the Bengals. They came into Seattle last week, one of the most hostile environments, and almost stole one at the clink. The Niners did destroy Jameis Winston, but the Bucks fucking suck. And this is 2 road games in a row for the 49ers. They're going to travel into Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's going to come out big on top. I think they're going to win by more than 3. Put your money on Cincinnati and take your money home.
Coach has the Andy Dalton-led Cincinnati Bengals minus 1 and a hook. The King has the San Francisco 49ers plus 1 and a hook on the road. Game 2, the Seattle Seahawks at the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is also a 10 a.m. road game for the Seahawks. They are not that good on the road on the really early games. Pittsburgh is pissed because they got crushed last week by the Patriots, but Pittsburgh is not that good of a team. I think Russell Wilson keeps it close, comes back late in the game and covers the spread. Put your money on the Seahawks plus 4 in Heinz Field. Coach?
Put your money on Pittsburgh. They're a lot better than they looked last week. Who the hell can roll into Foxborough and do anything with New England on a day like that, opening weekend when they're raising the banner? Nobody. The Seahawks are going to travel. They're going to play at 10 a.m. They rarely ever cover on those early games. Put your money on Pittsburgh and take your money home.
Coach has Big Ben and the Steelers minus 4 at home. The King has the Seattle Seahawks plus 4 on the road. Game 3, the New Orleans Saints at the Los Angeles Rams. Oh my God, the Saints are so pissed what happened last year. The no call, which cost me a lot of money. I'm still pissed about that, but you know what? That defense on the Rams is still better than the Saints, and they're going to get it done. Todd Gurley looked good week 1. Put your money on the Rams minus 2 and a hook in L.A. Coach?
Put your money on the Saints. They look great. I know they almost gave that one away last week, but they're an amazing team. Look for them to make the run to the Super Bowl, and it's going to start right now when they take it to the Rams in L.A. Take the 2.5 and put your money on the Saints.
Coach has the Alvin Kamara and Drew Brees-led Saints going into L.A. and beating Jared Goff and Todd Gurley and the Rams. He has the Saints plus 2.5. The King has the Rams minus 2.5 at home. Game 4, the Philadelphia Eagles at the Atlanta Falcons. Man, did the Falcons suck last week in Minnesota. But Minnesota has a good D. They're at home. Philly is not that great. They barely won last week against the Redskins. I'm taking Atlanta to cover the spread at home. Take the Falcons plus 1.5 in Georgia. Coach?
Put your money on Philadelphia. Atlanta sucks at home. They rarely ever cover, and Philly's a lot better than what they showed. Don't look at the first half. Look at the second half of that game last week. Carson Wentz got his groove on. He probably had a little rust. He hasn't been on the field in a while. I think they're going to go into Atlanta and take it to Atlanta. Put your money on Philly.
Coach has the road dogs, the Philadelphia Eagles, minus 1.5. The King has the Atlanta Falcons plus 1.5 at home. Don't forget Coach is betting against his team right there. That might be a good sign, man. Game 5. The Cleveland Browns at the New York Jets. Oh my God, did Baker Mayfield suck last week. And let me tell you something. If the Browns go 0-2, you're going to watch that locker room implode. And who's the fucking fall guy? Freddie Kitchens. Fuck Freddie Kitchens. He sucked at Alabama. He sucks in Cleveland now. They better beat the Jets. This is the last time I'm fucking taking you assholes. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns minus 2.5 in New York. Coach?
Put your money on the Jets. They're fully loaded this week. They got Le'Veon Bell in there, and they are going to take it to Cleveland. Cleveland can't win because Baker Mayfield can't stay off his back. Their O-line is fucking awful. Put your money on the Jets, take the 2.5, and take your money home.
Coach has the Jets at home, plus 2 and a hook. The King has the Cleveland Browns, minus 2.5 on the road. And now it's time for our lead pipe lock of the week. Last week, the coach hit his lock. He's 1-0. I lost my lock because the Seattle Seahawks fucked me against the Bengals. I thought they'd blow them out and lost my ass on that. I got to get back on track this week, and that's why I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs, who the coach had last week, to go into Oakland and absolutely destroy the Raiders. Yes, the Raiders beat Denver, but that was Denver, and they suck, and the coach even said that's because they had Joe Flacco, who fucking sucked. Cost me fucking money last week. Take the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes to go into Oakland, blow them out, minus 7 and a hook, my lock. Coach?
I'm going to have to agree with the King on that one. My lock of the week is giving up a massive amount of points. Give up 19 points and take New England to roll into Miami and absolutely destroy them. New England looked so good last week. They can taste it. They know it's not going to last too much longer for them, so they are out for blood, and they're going to get it this season. Put your money on New England and take your money home.
I'm going to disagree with the coach on the New England game because the Miami Dolphins Super Bowl every year is at home against the Patriots. They seem to always cover. Yes, the Dolphins are complete dog shit, and the Patriots are unstoppable, but the Dolphins are going to cover that 19 points. There's 20 right there. So before I conclude this broadcast of the King of Football, I want all you to subscribe to the King of Football on this YouTube channel right here. Get it in your email. Why have to go search for it? All right, you know you want to see it. You know what's hot. You know you're ready to fucking bet, because that's why we watch football. That concludes another edition, week 2 of the King of Football. I'm the King of Football. I know all. I tell all. I'm always watching, and I'm always gambling on football. Coach!
Oh!
Good?